Welcome to the Stuffy Crafter. I'm Jessica, and today we're at part 1 of my Black Friday stash. So I got part of my order coming in that came in today, and I cannot wait to unbox this. Part 2 will be coming a little bit later. Actually, I got the notice that it's coming out soon, so hopefully I will get that out soon for you guys. But I have 3 canvases here for you guys already, and I'm excited to open all of them. I'm kind of curious how this one is going to be because there is a misprint on this one. So I'm going to move these 3, these 2 out of the way, and they're a little bit on the heavier end for me now. And we're going to go and get into this one right away. So let me just, hopefully you won't hear any crashes or anything as I move this right here by the table. So, all right, here we go. Let me just put this one right here and cross your fingers. There we go. All right, so the first one we have here is Citron by Ivy Dolmore. It is, let me get the scissors so that way I can start opening this up. This one is a 20 by 28 inch or 50.6 by 70.7 centimeters. And as I said, there's like a misprint on the front of the canvas, so it's just it looks a little funny, but from what a lot of people have been opening, the render inside is just fine. So I'm going to just hope that that's the same for me. So anyway, they have now gotten to where they put a sleeve on top of the box, so that way it's I guess just to help with production costs. But if we look here, we have 39 colors. This is a round canvas. We have 39 colors. One of them is an iridescent, and then we have 3 fairy dust. And I'm not a big fan of always saying the diamond count, but I'll do that for you guys right now. And that's 47,288 diamonds. So let me just get into this box and we'll see how everything is together. Let's see. All right, here we go. So we have a sleeve in here. I'm still not used to opening the new boxes, to be honest. Hopefully that will change as time goes around. But we have our toolkit right here, and usually tells you everything that's inside of it. So I'll just open that up and show this to you guys. So as you can see, we have our tray or boat, however you prefer to say it. We got a lid here, and then also a stopper. So inside this tray, we have a heart-shaped wax, and then we have their white wax right here, and then we have a 7-placer, so a thin 7-placer. All right, and then let's just slide all of that back in. And then also inside the bag, we have our baggies. So for storage, you usually need a lot more than just what they give you, but it's a good starting point. And then when we get to here, we have our twist and pick pin. So we just open this up and you twist it to get the wax to come through, and it comes through the single placer side right here. And then we have our 4-placer right here, so our thin 4-placer. So that is everything that is in the content bag over here, this toolkit bag, all the little contents. Let me just throw that to the side and get this, and then put this over. So one of the things also we have is basically this little thank you for your purchase, and inside here will be a treasure quest card, and you get to see what it actually looks like. So I have Aquamarine Fairy already, and I just love this because it's a series, and I had to get the Citron, of course, and I have to get, it's a fairy. You know me, I love fairies. So yeah, so as you can see, isn't that pretty? And I think that is a bronze. Yep, that is a bronze. Yes, indeed. I'm not used to getting all the treasure quest cards. I should still really open up the rest of my stash, to be honest. But if we look in here, we have our tips and tricks. We have our step-by-step instructions. And again, we have the things where it tells you what's inside the box. Basically right here we have 2 QR codes. One's to join the VIP Facebook group. If you already made your purchase, you can join the group there, or over here to get your 20% off on your first app purchase. And then we have basically our little sticker sheet and inventory guide right here. So as you can see, like I said before, we have 39 colors and 3 ABs and 1 iridescent. Lots of browns, lots of yellows. So exciting. Let me just put all of this over here. As long as I figure out how to do this. There we go. And then we have our dust cover bag. So let's just open this up and get into it. I am so excited. I love fairies. So, since the treasure quest card, oh, and the treasure quest card, by the way, I haven't really used it, so I haven't really done too much about it, but basically, you can get a set amount to essentially get gift cards or even a free diamond painting, like a custom-made diamond painting, depending on like what type of cards you have. So like there's like a black, gold, silver, and then of course bronze. And basically a combination of them will get you a custom diamond painting. They have the explanation of what qualifies for that on their website, or you can get things like a $50 gift card or other stuff like that. So anyway, here are our drills, and here's our canvas. So let's just open this up. Oh, she looks so good. All right. I'm gonna have to flatten this out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my goodness, she looks so good. So excuse me a moment. I'm gonna have to roll this a little bit. There we go. Much better. All right. So as you can see here, doesn't she look good, guys? Oh my gosh. All right. So definitely different than the printing on front of the box. So we have Do What Makes You Sparkle up here. We have scallop edges here to help prevent fraying. And if you can see here, we have the legend on both sides of the canvas. And then at the bottom, we have the thumbnail. And then we also have the licensing details. We have the social down here in the middle, and then the lifetime warranty, and it explains everything on the website too if you want to know more details about that. So I love this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So if you guys see here, we have this cover right here, and it's perforated, and I hate perforated covers. I'm going to say that. I know some people who love them, but I hate them. I hate them with a passion. I hate them so bad, but that's okay. I can ignore them. But I do love how thick the covers are, to be honest. They're a lot better than their previous ones, so I will say that. But look how good she is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I love how they rendered her face, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at all of this. I love all this. And the gem she's holding, her wings. Oh my goodness. I can see that there is going to be so much color blocking. And if you guys do not know what color blocking is, let me get you a good example right up here. So color blocking is when, and I'll just zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. So color blocking is when there are bunches of colors. So it's like this little diamond symbol right here is where you're going to essentially have those multi-placers, and you're going to, you won't have to switch out your colors, and you can multi-place a bunch of those all at once instead. So we got, like, see here, we have a bunch of H's over here and here, some of the diamond ones, we got the J. So there is bunches of areas of color blocking, like here in the wings as well. Yeah, so that way it'll help make things go a bit more smoother, goes faster, and since this is rounds, that will go even faster compared to squares. So, and then there's things like confetti, and confetti, I'm going to have a hard time trying to find a spot for confetti for you guys. I guess the best place would be the eyes, but basically that's where you're going to kind of change things out. You're single placing a little bit more, you're not doing as much multi-placing instead. Oh my god, look at her circlet right here, oh my goodness. Oh my god, I love her hair. I love her hair. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to stop. But yeah, oh my goodness. Look how gorgeous she is, guys. I love this. I love all of this. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to like all the other fairies that come through. Because like I said, I already have aquamarine. I don't have the rest. Okay, let me There we go. So here we have our drills. And usually with the drills, they have them in a singular bag right here, and it tells you what the canvas is if you keep these in. So if you kind of want to store them in separate areas, as long as you keep them in the bag, you know exactly what you have. So anyway, a little bit of a crinkling. Sorry about that. We'll go through some of the drills for this. I don't know if I'll do that for the other two, but we'll see. Anyway, oh my goodness, so much. Now, I'm someone who likes to have a lot more color palette, but I can work through this because it's a fairy. Even though there's just a lot of muted tones and stuff like that, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So anyway, first up we have here is 3854. Then we have 434, 830, 2 bags of 898, and then we have our first fairy dust here. So Z976. So as you can see here, fairy dust, and I need this to stop crinkling so much. So let's see if I can get this to look through the camera. But fairy dust has a coating on the drill completely different from an AB. And if I can find an AB, I don't think there's any ABs. If I remember correctly. Yeah, there's no ABs. So AB has like a coating on it to give it more of a rainbow effect, while the fairy dust is more of a shimmer, glimmery type effect. So there's like more of a mica glitter type powder on this, on a fairy dust drill compared to AB. So they're pretty. It's a bit more of a subtle difference, so it's so pretty. I love both. Honestly, I love both. So anyway, so we have a bag of 611, 301, 831, 300, 829. Then we have our next fairy dust, which is C402, 801. Then we have 6031. And then we have our iridescent, which is L782. And as you can see, it's kind of like this crystal looking one. Oh, that's so pretty. I can't wait to see where that be. Okay, I need to know where that one is. We'll find that in just a moment. I wonder if it's in the wings. Then we have 435, 3827, 3862, and 754. And then the next string we have here, we have our fairy dust 3856, 3781, 3776, 371, 967, 938, 3825, 3771, 370, 3828, 729, 3859, 3770, 3064, 3772, 3354, 407, 355, 224, and 310. So I'm going to put these drills up. I'm going to look for where the specials are located, and I'll be back in just a moment. So looked everywhere, and oh my goodness, like I said, that there was 2 bags of that one drill that we had. I think it was 796. I could be wrong, but we have those fairy dust drills. That anchor symbol is all throughout here. We have the other fairy dust also all through here as well. Like, so basically a lot of her wings will have all 3 of those fairy dusts. Like, it's just amazingly how much that is. And there is also going to be crystals in her crystals in her wings as well, which is kind of cool. So let me see if I can remember where they were. They were down here down here were some of the crystals, some here as well for the crystals. And let's see, that's the cat that's getting into things that he shouldn't be. Let's see, and then where else on her wings? Was there any other spots in her wings that I could have sworn there was? But anyway, there are also some of the crystals are right here in her jewelry, the vein right here. We got some of the crystals, not a lot in the flowers here, but a lot of the pixie dust, or fairy dust, sorry. Fairy dust are in here, same as over here. Rigel, you want to say hi to everyone? Say hi. So anyway, we have the crystals here on this flower right here, and then we have just a little bit of different fairy dust here. So we're gonna have a lot of fairy dust everywhere. Same thing here with her bodice, her dress right here. So we have crystals right here outlining this area, and then also around her armbands that we have is some fairy dust. So crystals here, fairy dust here. Let's see. We have a little bit of fairy dust in here and here in her jewelry. Rigel? He's getting into everything, guys. And then when we go further up, of course, the crystal that she's holding, the citron, we have a bunch of fairy dust in that as well. And then the circlet that she has, we got crystals and fairy dust. Nothing in her eyes, it looks like. I think, oh, I lied. We got 2 of them in her, on one of those eyes. And then, of course, the flowers that she has up here, we have a bunch of crystals and fairy dust. So we have a lot surrounding everywhere, and it's going to look so good, guys. I can't wait to see how this looks. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to roll this up and get to the other one. I think we'll go to Panda Cafe since it's still a smaller one and it's around, so we'll get through that one in just a moment. So let me just put all of this back up for you guys. And hopefully you guys are doing well today. I know I didn't ask that earlier, so but I do hope you guys are doing well. Let me put this here, put the sticker sheet back in. And here we go. I was debating about if I should keep the plastic on the on this or not, but I had to basically say take it off because my cat, Rigel, actually, he likes to chew the plastic on the boxes. So I have to take the plastic off now. That's the frustrating thing right now. So anyway, here we go. Next canvas. So let me throw that plastic away, put that card to the side. All right, so next up here we have is Panda Cafe, and this is by Art by Julia. Let me open this plastic up here. All right, here we go. So this is a round canvas as well. It has 46 colors. 2 of those are ABs, so you'll get to see what an AB is, and 3 fairy dust. And the total diamond count is 53,934. And then the size of this canvas is 29 by 22 inches, or 73.5 by 55 centimeters. So, same deal. We'll throw the plastic off to the side and open this up, so you guys can see this in all its glory. Come on, out. There we go. All right. So since I've already went through the toolkit, we don't need to do that again. I'll just put that off to the side. And we'll just do some of the similar stuff that we already went through. So the sticker sheet here, and I'm sure you guys want to know what kind of Treasure Quest card we'll be getting on this run. So let's open it up. And let's see, and it's bronze. Yep, bronze again. See, I'm not good at knowing which is which, but yep, it looks like we have another bronze. It looks so good, though. I like it. I like pandas. They're so cute. So let me just put this back, and we'll get into this one. All right, dust cover, come on. I always rip the dust covers. So, let's pull the drills out. I'll put those to the side as well, and we'll get this unrolled. Let me just... Looks like Rigel has settled down and is now cuddling in his little blanket, is in his bed next to the window. So, there we go. All right. Now that's rolled. Guys, oh my god, it's so cute. I love pandas. I love this. This makes me think of those stickers, like 3D sticker scenes and stuff like that that I've bought for my daughter. She loves working on those. Oh my goodness, so cute. Oh my goodness, there's so much to do here. Like, look at all the little pastries that he's working on. We got the boba tea over here, the menu. Oh my gosh, so cute. And the lanterns that he has at the side here. And here, I have a feeling my oldest, she's going to want this in her room. She's obsessed with boba tea, so she'll probably want all of this. Oh, look at the little tiny panda head right here. Oh my gosh. So cute. And if you look up here, like to stall, we have all the little pictures of what is available for sale. Oh my goodness. And then you can see that there's the other panda in the background. He's working as well. I love this. This is adorable. Oh my goodness. So cute. And there is a good bit of color blocking on the panda that I can see. And like I said, it's a round. So that's going to go even faster. We have... Let's see, is there any confetti in here? There's got to be some confetti, but it looks like we have a bunch of color blocking everywhere. Oh my goodness, all the boxes to go. Oh my goodness. I love this. I love the menu. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So let me go through the drills. There's so much, like, I'm like catching my eye. I'm trying to find everything. Oh, we got the little tablet over here to order. Oh my gosh. All right, let me go through the drills so I can show you what an AB looks like. So again, I don't like to go through a lot of things that are like basically kind of not like monotone, but neutral colors. Just because I get bored easily unless there's like a lot more colors. Not too colorful, but just like a little bit more. And I think with like pops of red in here and there, that might help. But it looks so cute. I couldn't help myself. I really couldn't. I love this so much. Anyway, so we have, let me see if I can, I don't know if I'm going to, I did not open the other one very easily, to be honest. I had a hard time opening it. Like putting the drills back in, I mean. So anyway, so first off we have here is 3778. Then we have 3824. 2 bags of 3770. Oh, and I hit the camera. I'm sorry. 2 bags of 898. Then we have 160, 758, 318. Then we have our fairy dust, which is 3801. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. I wonder where that's, I bet it's all in the lanterns. Then we have 2 bags of 3825, 356, 967, 3860, 414, 779, another fairy dust of 948, 317, and 6030. All right. And ooh, next up we have is our AB here. So like I said, AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and that has a coating here. And since it's 5200, you get to see exactly what I mean, like with the coating, with that rainbow effect that we have. So pretty. Anyway, we have 3861, 452, 3371, 6033, 321, 3830. 3042, 3859, 3776, 642, 351, 666, 524, 815, and then another AB, which is 350. Ooh, that's pretty too. So I bet that's in the lanterns. Then 352, 169, 3722, and 3328. And last string of drills. We have 413, 327, 6021, then our next fairy dust, which is 3856, then 3064, 3779, 415, 950, and 407. I'll put these drills up and I'll be right back to show you where these specials are located. Okay, so everything got put up for now. I figured we'll start over at this side here. So we have the fairy dust all in this lantern. So we have a bunch of the C's right here. Let me just zoom in just a little bit so you can see. So we have all the C's in here, which is fairy dust. If I can focus a little bit right here. And then the stars, which is fairy dust right here on this milk carton right here. And then in these drinks right here, we can see the stars. Those are some fairy dust drills. Then the ABs are these little dots right here. So outlining the drinks. Let's see. Then we have more fairy dust here with the boba. And then the boba itself, which is the letter N right here, that will be fairy dust as well. So all these little N's right here, oh my goodness. So we're going to have a lot of that everywhere. So you'll see that in just a minute. And then of course these little takeout boxes, that will be all ABs here on the front of the box here. Just a little bit of AB here outlining the panda. And then if you look at all these little beige buns, those will have fairy dust. We have fairy dust right here. We also have a little bit of fairy dust like for the cream filling inside of these little buns right here. Let's see. Some more fairy dust here for the boba. We'll move further up as we go along. Let's see. I already pointed out those. Trying to remember if there was any over here. Nope. So we have some right here. And then over here, I didn't realize there was a mixing bowl over here. Or maybe I did, and I just didn't say it. Let's see. We have some of the white fairy dust here. So we have a little bit for that. Some of little bit right here of the beige fairy dust that we have. And then up here in the banners, we have some of the white fairy dust here, all through here, and here. We do have ABs on this and this. Some more fairy dust over here on these lanterns. So no ABs are on the lanterns, but the ABs are also on the lids of these boba containers, it looks like. But no ABs are in here. So we don't have a lot of the red ABs everywhere. It's a lot more of the fairy dust, but that's very pretty. So I'm going to put this up and we'll get our last one. And I'm excited. That one, you know why I'm excited, because it's just purple everywhere. So I am going to be working on this next month, actually, for the Art by Julia diamond painting event that's going to be hosted by some of my friends. So we have Michaela Renee, we have, let's see, Diamonds at Tiffany, and then we also have Diet Coke and Diamonds. They are hosting this event. So I'll actually put that information down below for you. If I remember, I try to remember. My memory's crap sometimes. So, but yeah, I'm going to be working on this one. I couldn't decide because I have two Art by Julia that I ordered, and I just couldn't decide. And then both Charmaine and Michaela Renee just said, "Be twins with me. Work on Panda Cafe." I'm like, okay. So that is what I'm going to be working on. Let me just move that box out of the way too, and zoom this back out. So since this one's going to be a big one. So here we go. Lazy Afternoon by Miss Holly. I don't think I ever have a Miss Holly. This is the first time I've had a Miss Holly. So this is a square canvas, and it's 36.2 by 25.6 inches, or 91.8 by 65 centimeters. And I don't think, because I don't have much room over here, I'm probably going to have to lay it horizontal instead of vertically for you guys. Sorry about the noise. All right, there we go. Let me get this plastic off. So as you can see here, this one will have 76 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. And the total diamonds will be 96,309 drills. So quite a bit. So let me open this up. And this one's going to be a bit harder. It's heavier for me, so it's kind of harder for me to pull things out. There we go. There we go. Whew. All right, so we already saw what the toolkit was. We don't need to see that. We'll just put that to the side. We grab the canvas out here. And I'm pretty sure you guys want to know what the Treasure Quest card is. So let's see. I bet it's another bronze. I bet you it's another bronze. All right. Yep, it's another bronze. But look how pretty that is. That's so pretty. I love how it's kind of like hollow and stuff like that. So just put that to the side. My treasure quest cards grow. I bet you like all the pals of I have like a bunch of boxes that I haven't opened. I bet you all of them are going to be bronze. Anyway, so let's pull this out. That was a little bit of a heft. And look at all these drills. Holy cow. All right. I don't know if I want to go through all those drills. That's a bit much. Actually, I'm going to sit down and we're going to unroll this like so. Oh, it's going this way. Okay, so we'll unroll it like this way. And then I'm going to adjust the camera so that way we can see everything as I sit down because, my goodness, this is big. All right. I want you guys to be able to get everything in here, so. This is so pretty. I liked everything that was in this canvas. Like when I first saw this. So, and I'll show you what I am talking about in just a minute. I'm just gonna have to. There we go. All right. So now that we have that laid flat. Oh man, this is so pretty. All right, so it is hard to see everything, so we're gonna just kind of go through it. Oh my goodness. So basically, one of the things that caught me instantly, and the drills are making a racket, so we'll just put the drills over there. So one of the things that drew me instantly is the game that she's playing. So it looks like she's playing a DS, or basically a version of the DS. That was one of the things that got me instantly. And then, if you look down here, the backpack that this girl has over here, it's like, oh my goodness, that's Cardcaptor Sakura. Oh my gosh. So we have that there. And then there was like, if I remember correctly, there was over here, there's a Tamagotchi on this girl's bag right here. Looks like they're at a bus station waiting to be picked up. But I love all of this. I love the background. I normally don't want to go things for this big with the backgrounds, especially like this, because technically you could have it stopped here. Honestly, you could have had it stopped here and around here for diamond painting, and it wouldn't be as big, but it looks so good, like all of this stuff. But those are some of the things that got my attention. Of course, all the purples that you've seen, and I have a feeling this has a bit more on the confetti in. If you can kind of see here with the flowers that's all in the background, we got a bit more on confetti, so I'm changing a lot more colors. This one will not be going as fast. So I love the outfits that they are wearing. Oh my goodness. This just looks so whimsical. It looks so fun. I love this. And their faces are rendered really, really beautifully too. Like if you can see here, oh my goodness, so pretty. Okay, let me see if I can find any other little kind of hidden things in here. Like maybe anything in their dress. I don't know. But yeah, that right here, what she's playing, instantly got me. Then I saw the Tamagotchi, and then I saw the backpack, and then I was just like, I'm hooked. I'm good. With everything else, I was like, yes, let's do this. But yeah, so let's see. Oh my goodness, look at all, like, I'm going to do this slowly so you can see everything. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like the bus stop there. So yeah, you can see we're going to have a bunch of confetti over here on this side. Oh, wow. Ah, this is so cool. I love it. I don't know when I'm going to work on this one, but it's so cool. It looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to sit down for a moment, try and find all this specials, since I'm not pulling out the fairy dust and the ABs to show you, because that bag's heavy. Look at this. Ugh. That's too much for me to try and pull through. And you probably already read. We've seen all the other drills. We don't need to see more. So I'll look through where all the ABs and specials fairy dust are, and I'll be right back. So I'm sitting down, and I decided to try and give you guys a bit more of a close-up view instead, because I I wish I did open the bag just slightly so that way I can know how many of each bag that we have of the special drills. But one of the special drills will be a fairy dust, and it's pink. And I can tell you that is going to be all over this canvas. So, and it's going to be just in the background with, and it's going to be this W right here. And it's just all the flowers and pink leaves that we have in the background right here. So all of this light pink will have like, parts of it will be fairy dust all over there. And then when we go up slightly, let me move over just a little bit. We have some fairy dust outlining this bubble here, it looks like, and then right here. And then we have our first AB, which is this little outline. It's going to be like this little square that has half of it filled in with black. So we'll have that will be ABs. And then we'll go a little bit further up and we'll have just a little bit more of the fairy dust over here. And along with some ABs as well. And then her purse will have mostly ABs right here. So we have a lot of ABs right here, and then fairy dust in here. And then you'll see the teeniest tiny bit, which is this / symbol. That's going to be ABs, and then this orange square right here, that is fairy dust. So, and then over here we'll see that more of that fairy dust here and some of that yellow AB that we have. Along with her earrings over here, we'll have some fairy dust and a little bit of ABs. And then let's see. Yeah, we have a little bit here and here. I was kind of trying to see if there would have been any in her dress, but there is only some like right here at the very bottom, which of the ABs, which is kind of hard. Let me see if I zoom out just a little bit for you guys. So we have a little bit just right here. So let me zoom out just a little bit more. I was hoping not to zoom out all the way, but there we go. It is a big canvas. Let's see. Then we, like I said, we have some more ABs and fairy dust here for that jewelry. And then this girl's dress here. So her outfit. We have so much of the white fairy dust right here. We do have fairy dust in both of their eyes, for the whites of their eyes here. And then this is where I found the most of the yellow and orange ABs and fairy dust, which is the star in this backpack. So we have the ABs outlining the star, and then all the fairy dust inside of the star. And then, of course, we have all of this white ABs for her wings. We got some of the white fairy dust for her wings and outline. Then we have the ABs here. They're like kind of a, let me look at the color just one more time. So it's not white. It's kind of like a whitish gray AB, honestly, that is going to be the outline here in part of her dress as well. Like we have just a little bit of that in her dress on this side, and then a lot more of the fairy dust here. And let's see, let me move up a little bit more. So more of that whitish gray AB will be right here, and then also here. And then we have some fairy dust in this end, and then if I move this all the way to the bottom, we have more of those whitish ABs, whitish gray ABs here and here and here, and then a bit right here. But then we have all that pink fairy dust going through all of this area back here with all the flowers and leaves that we have in this background. So it's all throughout here. There won't be a lot of color blocking at all. I can definitely tell that there is going to be a lot more confetti, like I was saying before. But yeah, so we have a nice spread of ABs and fairy dust spread out here. I might add a little extra fairy dust. Honestly, I might get some purples. You know me, but I might add a little extra, just a little bit more. But I really love this canvas. It's so gorgeous. I cannot wait to see how this looks at all. Like, and I love how well it was rendered, especially. Let me turn here so you can have a better look. But look at their faces. Like, they did a really good job with their faces. I'm just amazed by that. And also their hands. Like, I know that hands are sometimes hard to render, and they did a really good job right here. Like, in here it looks like a little wonky, but when you put the drills down, I know it won't be as bad. Like, because of how the DS is here. That's part of the DS here in her dress. So you'll see the lines where her fingers are right here, here, and here. So you know where her fingers are exactly. So, but that is part 1 of my Black Friday haul. I can't wait to show you part 2 when it comes in. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!